What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to you with that instant analysis on analysisplayground.com on YouTube. We're going to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks being defeated tonight by the Cleveland Cavaliers. This was an interesting game to watch. No Middleton again. Chris Middleton ended up getting out of the game and never even got in it. It's kind of a disappointment. You want to see this team at full strength. I'm interested to see how well this team can perform. They're still going to be the number one seed. They're 22-9, 8-6 away. Cleveland improved to 22-11. They're 16-2 at home. They was at home tonight. I love the way Cleveland played, but we're going to talk about the Bucks first. Giannis went for a massive 45 points, plus 3 and plus minus. He had 4 personal fouls, 5 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 14 rebounds. So 40 and 14 for Giannis. He also got to the free throw line a bunch again. 11 of 16 from the free throw line, 17 of 27 from the field. He did miss his only three-pointer. I'm impressed by how Giannis took this game. He never really got discouraged. He never really got down. He was relentless getting to the basket. Even when they was down, they never gave up hope. They always felt like they can come back. Cleveland just poured it on them, and they was feeling it the entire game. And then they just could never find a way to stop them. And then it was basically game after that. I'd say in the first quarter, once Cleveland figured out how they was going to game plan before the game and implement it inside the game, they knew how they was going to attack the Bucks all night, and it ended up working. It was not much the Bucks can do, and even if they wanted to make a run, the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't miss that much for them to even make up the ground. They ended up outscoring them 35-20 in the first quarter, 25-22 in the second quarter, and 33-35 in the third quarter was the Bucks, and then 29-21 in the fourth quarter for the Bucks. But by then, they was already getting blew out by too much. Brook Lopez, 14 points, negative 13 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 5 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 or 3 from the free throw line, 2 or 3 from the three-point line, 5 or 7 from the field. I think Brook Lopez had a pretty good game. You just really wish he rebounded better. In my personal opinion, Drew Holiday, 9 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 4 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 8 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 4 from the three-point line, 3 or 12 from the field. He shot a lot of threes, which is uncharacteristic of him. He's been taking more this season, but a lot of them was difficult and tough. He need to cut some of those out and get him more in the flow of the offense. He didn't really get to the basket and make that many shots, even with the floaters. You just wish he switched it up a little bit more instead of relying on a bounce jump shot. But I feel like he had a great all-around game, just not a great offensive game. And it can happen. It just wasn't his night. The ball just didn't fall. Grayson Allen didn't really do much tonight. 6 points, plus 2 and plus minus. 1 steal, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 or 3 from the three-point line, 2 or 7 from the field. Marjon Beauchamp, 11 points, 4 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 rebound, 3 or 5 from the three-point line, 4 or 7 from the field. He had a great game. I feel like they need him to be a starter because of his defense and because of his ability to use his length and his size. But obviously, it's going to be a learning curve, and losses might come with it, but it might be beneficial for the playoffs because he'll be more prepared and battle-tested because they're playing great competition right now. Bobby Portis, 6 points, negative 18 and plus minus, 1 steal, 1 assist, 6 rebounds, 0 2 from the three-point line, 3 or 7 from the field. He usually a double-double machine, but another game where he didn't get a double-double or come close to it, as he only had 6 points and 6 rebounds. But, it happens, 19 minutes. He didn't really get a rhythm. They had 2 bigs that gobble up boards, and it just didn't happen because Giannis ended up having a big night on the rebounds too. And it's not all about stats. It's about wins, too. And he just couldn't impact winning tonight. Javon Carter, 6 points, negative 5 and plus minus. 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 2 assists from the three-point line, 2 of 8 from the field. Just a solid game. He came on a little too late. You just wish he made shots in the first 2 quarters. Wesley Matthews, 0 points, negative 9 and plus minus. 1 turnover, 0 points, 0 3 points. Shot made because he didn't attempt any from the free throw line or from the field or from 3. Pat Connaughton, 6 points, 4 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 2 of 4 from the field. Joe Ingles, 3 points. He only made a 3 in the corner, and that was it. -8 and plus minus. 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 rebound, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line and from the field because that was his only attempts. He still looked a little rusty and a little like he needs a little bit more playing time to really knock off some of the rust. He's thinking a little bit too much. He's still not responding well to contact. Even when he dribbles the ball, it seems like he's still not reacting well with his legs. When he dribbles and try to cross up or try to drive, he's still kind of a little off balance, and he's still not dribbling balance with his handles and his hands. Eye coordination is not right. And even when he shoots the three, it looks good, and I feel like he's great because of that. But, it takes time to get back to form. Serge, Thanasis, and Jordan and George Hill did not play. It was a coach's decisions, even though they was healthy. 47% from the field. They shot They shot from the 3-point line, 44% from the 3-point line, 68% from the free throw line, 46 rebounds, 20 assists, 7 steals, 5 blocks, 21 turnovers, 23 personal fouls, and 106 points for them. The Cavaliers, the victors. Evan Mobley, 7 points, -6 and plus minus, 5 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 0 or 3 from the 3-point line, 3 or 7 from the field. Isaac Okoro, 8 points, plus 5 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 steal, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 or 4 from the 3-point line, 3 or 6 from the field. Jared Allen, 19 points, plus 16 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. They had made a concerted effort to find him anytime he got to the paint because he was quicker than Brook Lopez, and he was able to get there and finish with force and with power and with strength, and he was 8 of 10 from the field. Darius Garland, 23 points, plus 4 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. He also was 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 or 5 from 3, 9 to 19 from the field. He ended up using his handle good, getting to the paint, also stroked it well from 3. I like the fact that he didn't have to play make as much to be impactful, but him and Donovan Mitchell, they something else. Because Donovan Mitchell had 36 points, plus 15 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 15 to 16 from the free throw line. Really was unstoppable in the pick and roll and just beating guys off the dribble all night. It was a layup line for him, or he was getting to the line. He was 3 or 9 from 3. Didn't shoot it incrementally amazing, or didn't shoot the amount of attempts that he usually shoot, but he shot it enough to be effective. 9 to 21 from the field. Not the most efficient night, but it was good enough because he got to the free throw line instead of just shooting field goal attempts all game. Kevin Love, 9 points, plus 17 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 5 assists, 9 rebounds, 3 or 6 from the 3-point line, 3 or 7 from the field. Jetty Osman, 6 points, -5 and plus minus, 1 steal, 1 assist, 0 or 2 from the free throw line, 0 or 2 from 3, 3 or 5 from the field. And Karis LeVert, 6 points, -6 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 block, 2 steals, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, 0 or 3 from the 3-point line, 3 or 10 from the field. DeKighty did not play. Robin Lopez did not play, and Raul Neto did not play. 48% from the field, 31% from 3, 78% from the free throw line. They had 36 rebounds total, 22 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, 10 turnovers, 21 personal fouls, and 114 points. This was a dominant game from the Cavaliers. They sent the message early that they can beat the Bucks. Obviously, the Bucks ain't fully healthy. They still got their mind a little messed up. I don't know what's really going on with the Bucks internally. I don't know what's really happening with their offense and their defense. Some breakdowns and some miscommunication has been going on. They haven't been on the same page as they have been in the first month in October and a little bit in November. But it happens. It's a long season. You just got to come together, figure things out, and go back to the drawing board, go back with Mike Budenholzer, get things clear, get in each other's faces a little bit respectfully. You don't have to disrespect each other. Just challenge each other to be better, to be greater, and to be who y'all are, which is the Milwaukee Bucks, a championship core and nucleus that's been intact for years. They never lost too much of it. They just getting beat by the better teams. They had a little bit of an easy schedule. They took advantage of it, but as they're going against these contenders, either they're not fully healthy or they're not playing to their full capabilities. That's a coach and a coaching staff problem and a personnel problem when guys aren't getting up and performing to their best abilities. And I feel like the Bucks have a lot of talent, they have a lot of size, they have a lot of length, they have the particular amount of shooting that's needed. But Giannis plays hard. Brook Lopez playing hard, Drew Holiday playing hard, Devon Carter playing hard defensively. They need the whole team to buy in to that and play well on both ends of the court and just shoot the ball better. Y'all get a lot of easy open opportunities, just knock them down. It should be easier for them to do it because all these guys have always been respectable three-point shooters. They just can't do it as a collective. And I think that that's just a disappointment this entire season, seeing them come close or be in a tough game and they don't pull it out or they can't get back in the lead because they can't make enough shots to come back from an insurmountable lead. They seem insurmountable when you always got to make a two. You always got to make a two. You always got to make a two. Or Giannis always got to make a two or miss a free throw. Then he get 1 point. Then you got to find a way to make up the points in transition. But if the team take away the transition, you're going back to making twos again, and you can never come back when the team is trading twos or trading free throws with you, especially because Giannis is not going to make both of them most of the time. So it's a tough philosophy. It's a tough way to win. The Bucks are tough. They are a hard-nosed team. They are a blue-collar team. They take pride in their work. They take pride in their team. I'm a guy that grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've been here my whole life. I know how tough and how hard it is to be here, and it can be ugly in this state. It can be ugly in the world, but you got to embrace it. Fight it, take it on as a challenge, and do the best you can to not succumb to it. And I think the Bucks is succumbing to these big leads and these droughts just because they can't score enough with the ball movement and they can't make enough shots from the perimeter. And it's unfortunate because that's one of the main reasons, if not the biggest reason, why they haven't been able to win this season. Other than that, thanks for watching. Quinn Wade is my name. Check out my YouTube channel if you want to see more content. Also, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram will also be on my banner if you want to follow me outside of YouTube. Also, check out my podcast, Basketball Analysis. AnalysisPlayground.com. That link will be in the description. Like on Facebook to show support. Like this video and share it. It's another way to get this channel to grow and get more subscribers. That's how you can help the channel be bigger. I love the support and everything y'all been giving me so far this year. Let's end it strong. I'm trying to do that with the content, and so far we've been doing a great job with over 100 plus videos made from October to December. So Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis signing out. I'll be back with the Nets, and I'll also be back with the Hornets game later tonight.